Good evening. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long range weather forecast discussion for January 14th to 28th. January 14th to 18th, the pattern remains the same we've been talking about the last week or more. We still have a strong ridge here over the Northeast Pacific. We have a trough here in the west, and we have a ridge here across the Gulf of Mexico into the Western Atlantic, but above normal heights here. Below normal heights here remain across the high latitudes near Greenland. Now, we're going to go to the maps, and we'll have a system that will be moving across southern Canada, and we'll move into the Canadian Maritimes by Monday. Through Friday, period. Right here. Now, this will be followed by a cold Arctic air mass that will spill southward through the northwest, the central and eastern states in the wake of a passage of a cold front. This offers a threat for snow across the U.S. northern tier of the central and eastern U.S., and you can see the snow across this region here. I like to show the GFS more because it shows the snow and actual rain. And a trough will periodically be reinforced with Eastern Pacific energy that will keep portions of the West unsettled. And then we'll have a front that will cause heavy rain across the Little Mississippi Valley through the southeast. You see here's a storm system here. Bring heavy rain across this region. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for January 19th to the 23rd. And there are indications of above normal heights that could be developing across, you can see here, across Greenland. However, they're weak. Above normal heights forecast across Canada. And a trough over the eastern Pacific. And a cyclonic flow is forecast across the east central states during this forecast period. So for this period, I'm forecasting below normal temperatures for much of this region here. And I'm forecasting anomalies of 48 degrees. Below normal, and we have above normal temperatures for the southeast, and anomalies of 2 degrees above normal are forecast. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for the west coast states, east of the Mississippi River, and the probability of occurrence is 40%, and then we have below normal precipitation for the plains, probability of occurrence is 35%. And then as we go further into the forecast, it's for the January 24th to 28th. Positive height anomalies are forecast across the high latitudes, even though like the indices are still unfavorable for this. And we have a trough forecast over the eastern Pacific, a ridge in the west, and a trough in the east. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for this area, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 46 degrees above normal. Below normal temperatures are forecast for much of this area here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 46 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this region, probability of occurrence is 35%, and then we have above normal precipitation forecast for this area here, probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for January 14th to 28th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.